We're talking Real Housewives of Atlanta, the final reunion, and there was way too much tea, and we got a special guest in studio. Stay tuned.
You are tuned in to Black Hollywood Live, reality check.
What do you think? She's too
I don't need no fraud.
What up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Jesse J here at Black Hollywood Live's reality check, and we had to put this special together because there was just too much tea on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So you know what it is. We brought Miss Courtney Stewart back.
What up, y'all?
And honey, she done risen from the graves. Miss Corinne Williams is here. Hey, Will.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Girl,
Welcome back.
Thanks, guys.
Long time no see.
I know. It's been a journey.
But we got a lot to talk about in a short amount of time to do so.
Okay.
So here,
Knock it
what's
down.
tea? Part 4. I mean, this season has just been a lot. And I was scared that the final reunion wasn't going to give us exactly what we
That
needed.
they were gonna deliver.
Honey, signed. See, honey, I felt like Chris Brown on his birthday receiving the motherfucking paper. I was like, yes, sir, me.
You've been
Thank you, and I will gladly take it. Phaedra, Fedra, whatever the case is. Girl, I would never have wanted to be you.
Fedra.
Lady Faye, Shady Faye.
What? You?
Faye.
They got you quiet.
I mean,
Just
silence
mute,
the lamb.
bitch, mute.
And
Put
then
the
that
ocean in the
face.
basket.
But her face is big.
And her hair.
Their wig was right.
That had them highlights.
Everything,
I mean, the ombre.
honey. That ombre was
The ombre.
fabulous.
So let's rewind it a
She's
little
Shady
bit.
Boots.
So we get Candy and Todd, and Candy's freaking out. She's like, "Yo, who said that I wanted to drag you?" And then,
Porsha's ass.
Porsha was like, "Well, I'm gonna let Candy."
And desist order. I can't talk, but I'm gonna let Phaedra, who told me that, talk about it. Phaedra?
Well, I never said that.
No,
No, what I said
repeated.
was, it was repeated.
Nah, Phaedra, that ain't what you said.
Yes, it was. Candy, I'm sorry. Don't believe this. She's lying, and you know it.
Mess,
I never said that.
lies. They both lies.
I would never hurt you. No, what I said was.
Porsha, don't you say that?
No.
Don't you say that?
What I said was.
I can't take this. So that's basically what happened I mean, this was just honestly one of the most cringeworthy. I wanted to smack the lipstick off, the Maybelline off motherfucking Phaedra's lips.
Lady
like,
and I always rolled hard for
You know
Phaedra.
what?
Sure did.
I have.
You sure
I have
did.
rolled hard because I just felt like, first of all, she knows how to carry them bones, Sheree, better than you.
She did.
And she knows how to plant those seeds, but she knows how to throw that good old fashioned
Yeah.
country shade.
shade.
Yes.
But this time,
It wasn't shade. It was crazy.
Yeah.
you are off the island. The tribe has spoken. You gotta go.
I mean, it was a whole lot of
That
back and
girl.
forth where Porsha
Yeah.
was crying, talking about, I would never say that if I had never heard it. Phaedra said that, I told you, but at the end of the day, I was hearing things, and like, it's just nothing Phaedra said made sense at all.
To nobody.
Because she didn't complete any. That's the other thing. She never really completed sentences, and that's not Phaedra's style. Phaedra was smart and quick and on it, and all she could be like, I just didn't. Well, I did, and
No, it was a bad
it was-
judgment. It was a bad judgment on
What,
my part.
what else am I supposed to do?
It was a
now?
bad
It's
judgment.
Like,
done.
again,
Candy,
like
I'm
everyone
sorry.
says, just say you lied. Like, I lied. The show was boring,
For
so I wanted to
real.
be messy.
Or say, bitch, I was mad at you, ain't like you. We needed some entertainment, so I threw that shit out there, and I thought it was funny because
Yep.
I can't stand your ass no more. And then we would have been like, yes, girl.
So what else is going on?
So what else is going on? Child, Phaedra and her lies. Ooh.
Andy, little shady ass. You's a lawyer, girl. Why'd you think that was? You didn't think that was a problem
But
with that?
everybody, Kenya and Cynthia were like, but you're smart. You have wits about you. And she just sitting there.
Do-do-do.
And you see Sheree over there getting emotional. Like,
The Sheree just randomly started crying. Like, what?
I mean, honestly though, but to
child.
be in that, like that,
Some
because
weird
those
energy,
reunions go on for a long time. Like, who knows how
Yeah,
long
they take
that?
like 16-hour days or something
And who knows how
crazy.
long that section, like,
Yeah.
like the crying, like that just
I
is an
just
emotional.
feel like we should have just cut to
We just
all
should have
3
been-
parts and just focused
Yep.
in on this one. We could have
Amen.
stretched it out and got more of the meat and potatoes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because all the
them
fluff,
first 3.
the first 3, child, I went to sleep on a few of them,
Yeah.
and then I had to rewatch it at work.
But
when
this
I
was
woke
like
up.
thoroughly from the
Yes,
beginning to. I
to
mean, just
end.
gems everywhere, like the hashtag
gems.
Candy, aka Bill Cosby.
I know that was awful. Girl.
People in my comments talk about hashtag Candy, aka Bill Cosby.
And then Phaedra just sat there and said,
Right.
She was.
Phaedra was looking like that
silent.
meme girl, like.
And then here go Kenya the whole time. You know she a lie. You know she
They
lie.
both lie.
They both lie.
They both
They
lies.
both lie.
They both
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her, Candy. Look at her. Look at her.
Then Andy slips in, but Phaedra, you're a lawyer.
You're a lawyer. He's shading her
Didn't
all
you
the way
think
down
that
to
was
the
a
sides.
good idea?
Do you think that was a good idea?
Were you just mad at her?
Child.
I am proud of Portia
Portia,
though,
me
because she
too.
did check her. There was
Yeah.
like she had 2 good checks for
Yes.
Phaedra, and I'm happy at the end she didn't like. Because Phaedra, I'm just like, girl, you not respond to anything. All you keep doing is just staring at Portia like.
Yeah.
My thing is though, it's like, boo boo, did you know that y'all were gonna have a reunion and this mess was gonna come up, and you thought
And you've been doing this for how long?
that Portia was gonna be that dumb
To continue to
to
take
continue
it.
on?
Yeah, and pretend like she
And
didn't
act
know.
like she didn't say nothing when everybody was coming for Portia? Like everybody was coming for Portia.
Well, I guess she figured if Portia took it all this time on the show and then say nothing, she ain't been on the blogs talking about, but Phaedra talked, she ain't saying nothing up until now, so Phaedra probably thought she held on to it for the
I
rest
also
She was
wonder
like,
when
that's
Andy
my dumb friend.
Yeah.
when Andy asked about Mr. Chocolate and Portia was like, no, I didn't know.
I felt like she was
lied.
lying.
Yeah, like all right,
lied.
that's
Girl,
what's
she
up. You
should have
still.
drug her through the mud.
And
I like
I
that.
wish Candy had really, because she was like, I ain't trying to do this. I'll drag you all the way on national TV. I'm like, girl, please.
That would've
drag
been
That's why we're here.
pull her
That
out
would
of
have
the
been reunion
casket.
5. Reunion part
And
5.
I would be here for it.
Me too. Candy, just do a tell-all book. And now I'm
Write it with
curious
Angela
to
Stanton.
actually read that book. Because
have
I
it.
didn't. You do?
He
I
has
have it.
Oh.
She contacted me.
Go
One of
ahead
the
and
first
give it to me.
seasons.
Yep, I remember
we did
that.
it. She contacted me and was like,
Go
I have this
ahead.
book. Signed it for me. All this. And I was
And
like,
she just hung out with Candy.
Go ahead and give it to me.
girl.
I'll let y'all know how the review is. Okay.
What's it called? No, I read it. It's tea. There's a lot of tea. Like I think we talked about
We
certain things from
did.
it. Like I was telling you about like it talks deeply about like the mattress and
The
like her going over to Apollo's and
mattress.
all that and his brother and everything. Like
Ain't no more
There's some
freaking facts.
truth in there.
mm-hmm.
There's some truth.
Well, she did time, so she had a lot of time to think about these stories and a lot of time to put this book together and a lot of time to tell us the detail about Lady Faith Faye.
Oh, now all
La
of a
La
sudden
Faith
I'm the
Faye.
villain. Yeah,
Yes.
girl.
Because
Own
you're
it.
the liar. Like,
Own it.
you're a liar.
You out
Oh,
here
yeah.
lying. Like what you
And lying about some crazy shit.
like
Yeah, like real crazy. Like someone's husband
Yes.
and then these rape allegations.
Yes.
And,
we
but why
said-
would you say no? Candy specifically told me. Why
Because
wouldn't you
she
say
know-
like I heard through an outside
Because
source?
if you say I
or-
heard, then it's the same old gossipy shit. She was trying
What
to
is
make
it?
sure that went back to Candy. She knew what she was doing. She wasn't confused at all. You
But then
crazy,
the thing
Phaedra.
is too, if y'all heard something like that about somebody who used to be one of your friends, you know you wouldn't believe it, number one. Or you would just call them up. So I'm
I bet
curious,
you out here trying to build Cosby.
why
motherfucker.
was Portia just
So
riding
quick to
so
believe.
hard and so quick to believe when Candy's the one who put her in that little play? Candy tried to help her with that little voice. Candy's done a lot for Portia.
has.
So
That's
I'm
why
just
Candy was complete.
Because
trying to figure
frickin'
it
frack.
out.
Freaking frack. Phaedra was her road
They
dog.
want to be the Nene and Kim Zolciak friendship.
They do.
But you're not.
But you're not, because they had a genuine friendship.
Yo,
See
so
what
they all
happened.
take a break, honey. I needed a break. My brain needed a break.
No, everybody cried off their makeup and their lashes and
Ooh.
And glitter was just everywhere. It was
Like,
Andy Cohen didn't even know what to really do. He was like,
His pores got bigger through the night. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
that bathroom scene with Andy. I was just
Yes.
like,
His pores were huge.
Yes.
Maybe because we were watching
Bravo
it high
lighting
def.
does you justice, but
It
this
does.
bathroom does
Does
not.
not.
T
It
for
does
Tari
not.
Blade.
But go him for slicking in, because every time he slipped in, he's like, so
was
we're
like,
gonna get
so
back. Okay, we're
you're
gonna
on
get
the
back.
clock.
And then what's the name? Portia crying. He like, so do you feel like you need to just talk to her and get answers?
should
All right,
say-
we're gonna get back. So
All
we
right,
can get
Katie,
back.
well, touch it up.
The show must go on, kids.
Clean it up, Kokor.
Coco.
Yes.
Oh god.
Kenya, she's backstage with Brandon. Like, just I couldn't with their little catty. Like, it
Kenya
wasn't
was
even funny.
annoying.
Like,
She was so
she
annoying.
just wants to
like-
drag Porsha.
But this could have been her moment to just be quiet for a second and then
Yes.
allow us the space to try to like her.
Yeah.
But here she goes. She wants to drag Faye, who's already getting drugged, and of course
She gotta
Porsha.
pull
But
Porsha
didn't you
into it.
remember a few seasons ago when you got tapped by Porsha?
But that's a shout out to
forgot.
Porsha too, because she was emotional and crazy. And shout out to Candy, because then nobody smacked
Drag Phaedra.
nobody. Because I can't say that I would have been that strong. I might have needed to pop Phaedra.
I'm
If
surprised.
I was
Candy,
Porsha.
honestly,
like I might
Can-
have needed to do it.
Not even
surprised
Porsha, Candy.
Candy
Because
too.
you were
Candy.
my bitch.
They were like
Like, and you gonna sit up here and say I was gonna rape
the
somebody?
bestest.
Like, you know what I mean? Say like, ooh, you know, oh, she said like she was trying to sleep with
or
you.
sleep with you in your
But,
in
like,
her sex
rape you,
dungeon.
drug
Rape,
you,
drug
like-
you, and like
She
what?
could have just said,
Rick
you know
Ross,
what? You need to be careful. When you're hanging out with Todd and Candy, just be careful.
But even then, like, it's like, my thing is this. So Phaedra keeps saying, like, you know, I never heard. You know, it was just something maybe you misunderstood when she was backstage with Porsha. But here's where you really gave it away.
Yeah, she's so shady. You misunderstood.
But more so even this. Backstage, you are admitting, and I wish Porsha wasn't in her, like, sad state of mind.
She was
to have
emotional.
to catch this, though. She said, but if something had ever happened to you, I wouldn't have been a good friend. So you're saying by making that comment, you believe
Your
that
own
Candy,
lie.
yeah, you believe
your
that.
own lie.
Yeah, you believe your lie.
because she's writing with her lie.
That's crazy,
She's
Phaedra.
writing with
Keep
her
the lie
That's
alive.
crazy, and you're quiet because you're a lawyer, and you know you can't say nothing because it's being 100%
And
recorded
she will
right now.
Sue your ass.
Or as Medea would say, a lie oh yeah.
A lie. Oh,
A
yeah.
lie oh yeah.
Yes, honey.
You're gonna be representing yourself, honey.
Yes.
But did you see Shamia when she was out on the couch and when everything started unraveling for Phaedra, Shamia's like, yeah,
Told you to watch that.
She was
bitch.
like, told you, yeah.
Told you to watch that bitch. And then
I
she
love
goes sit
Shamia.
down. And Portia's like, I just need you to be here. She's like, I am here, but I told you, bitch. I told you.
No.
I'm not trying to tell
I'm
you.
not trying to tell you I told you so.
I'm not trying to tell you.
But I said you cannot trust Phaedra.
I told you so.
Cannot.
But
you
I just need you to be here right now. Just be
I
here.
just want my sister, Lauren.
And then sister, I'm like, girl, don't I sit out here like you ain't watching them TVs up in the back?
For real, girl. What happened? What's going on?
Shit, that sister was in the car sleeping. Like, you know what?
Probably.
I'm
over
home.
this. She got a baby too.
She got a kid and a man.
tired.
She ain't
Yeah.
got time for these housewives, these house girlfriends.
I don't
'cause ain't
know
nobody
because
alive
this is the
except
reunion.
Cynthia.
This is like
I mean,
a really big thing, and like for most of those hours, Porsha was getting come at. So it's kind of like I feel, and it doesn't her sister like work for her.
Yeah, she was her sister.
My
or something,
point
right?
is, she didn't have a beat down on her
No,
face.
she
That
didn't.
hair was not done. She had a hat. She was
She
at
was sweet.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
basically, she
was
was-
resting.
Okay.
That's why they couldn't find her.
With
They
a
were like,
milkshake.
"Where's Lauren?"
She
Where's
was
Lauren?"
down
I
the
was trying to get
streets.
my ice dream. What the fuck is going on?
She was at JR Crickets eating them wings. Okay.
Talk about
Shit, right. She was like, oh, what is she
Like, oh,
want?
they were shooting. I gotta come back.
She's
Dang.
like, dang, Porsha crying. Oh, God.
happened
Can I get these
now?
wings to go? And put some extra fries up on them, please. I'm just saying.
back from break. Andy goes, Phaedra. I mean, as an attorney, I'm really surprised, Phaedra. Like how like again, you have to know you look crazy right now. Like you just. He's like, so as an attorney, how did that make you feel? Why are you facing? Why is your back to me? Like, and your fake ass apology. Like, how are you gonna look Candy in the face, halfway apologize, and then say, you know, I really want to make sure Portia's okay. Because you think Portia's stupid,
Yes.
and you can reel her in. You know Candy's done.
Because
Like,
that's
you
what's
know
been
Candy is
happening.
over
She's
you,
been the
honey.
puppeteer for Porsha the whole season.
you know,
This
I
is
made a
some
bad
dark
decision.
Housewives, man.
Dark.
This is some dark shit.
We
for the
have never
Housewives.
seen Atlanta like this.
No.
Atlanta was always like the fun, gregarious group. They throw the shade, they
Yes.
keep it light.
And we got
It's
a
just-
little upset, you know, when the men fought at that party
Yep.
that time. That was like very aggressive and very. But this is some dark, conniving,
This is twisted.
devious shit.
It's like a loving hip hop or something.
What kind of like? Ooh.
When
Phaedra.
Kenya told Phaedra to shit, no, you shut up.
Yeah. That had me LOLing. I was like, LOL out loud.
She lies all the time. Oh, shut up. No, you shut up.
They both lied. Look at them. And then who knew? Cynthia's now the shaman, huh?
Cynthia's just trying to be at peace with everything. She just like
she Ayala. She said, "I done lost Peter. Thank God.
Got rid of that.
I done fixed my life, so I'm gonna fix everybody else's."
Okay.
I ain't never seen no shit like
What
this
did you think
before.
of Peter? What did you think of Peter last
When he
week?
got up
When
and
he just
left,
walked-
I was like, "And the
Drunk
academy goes to what the hell was this all
Oh, when he was
about?"
like, "Yeah, I'm getting pussy all the time."
Yeah, he was drunk. I was
was
like, Peter.
drunk and in love, honey. He just see all
He
that
was me
50
last
perfect,
night,
and he
bitch.
was saying,
That's how I was storming through the
He was
clubs.
upset.
I mean, he know he's supposed to close out the scene. Peter, you want to get that reality show? You supposed to sit through the reunion, boo.
You know, it's funny though, but I did love Todd saying,
he's the last one.
He's
the
the
last
last
one. Y'all
one.
gonna rip up because honestly,
Did it?
I say this about reality TV all the time. I'm like, a lot of these people probably would still be in relationships or still be together because they aren't forcing themselves to be in situations that are going to cause problems. For the most part.
I don't think they force themselves. What I think is one of the parties become too
Rashida and
extra
Kirk ain't
out.
forced.
They no. I feel like the mentality, the mental state. Like, think about it. These reality stars, they're the new stars, right? So you're not dealing with the same person who you fell in love with, who was the normal housewife or the normal husband. Now you getting club appearances. You getting a promo shot. We asking you to come on reality check and whatnot. Now you think you somebody.
Y'all got Moscatos and shit.
Yeah, you got Moscato.
It's still sad.
So then Phaedra again continues to spin it like Portia's misunderstanding
black love,
her. And then Kenya called her out even more and was like, okay, so if that's the case, then what about Marvin, the sex dungeon? And it
So
basically
messy.
got pulled out that Phaedra spread those lies.
About the Marvin,
About the
honey.
Marvin.
And
About
I
the
loved it because
Marvin.
I liked Andy's positioning too because you can tell he really loves Phaedra.
Yeah.
And he was just like, girl, like maybe you were hurt.
Yes.
Like let's
He was
talk. Like
giving
let's
her-
talk it
giving
out.
her bones. He was
Yeah.
like, come on back,
girl,
come on.
Giving you line. Come on.
Because you look crazy.
Just say
you look
it.
psycho, girl.
Insane in the membrane.
Like never can be
Like,
seen again. You need to be
disturbingly
wearing a veil
insane.
all the
Like,
time when you're walking
disturbingly
outside.
insane.
Like I don't like
So that's why she's folded and will not be returning back to RHOA.
apparently.
Supposedly.
Now,
Is
so
that
there-
confirmed though?
No, well,
No.
you know,
This
we're
is
just going off of
rumors.
what
Yeah, it
we
was
saw on her
rumored,
social
yeah.
media. Like, she took it off. So it's not there anymore.
Well, that and blogs were saying. So the blogs were saying that this is a rumor that's happening. So basically, allegedly, maybe Carlos King might have slipped some information to Phaedra, and Phaedra's saying that, and that's why Phaedra can't really say too much because then it would out production. But then there's also people on production saying, no, we didn't know none of this shit. Phaedra's out here creating way too many lies. We can't have her on the show, so that's why she's gone. And Carlos is saying he's leaving because he got a better
That's
gig or a
what he
situation
put out on the blog.
or whatever the
What's his
case may
better
be.
gig?
Then Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm
I'm
like,
like, that's the top rated reality show.
Remember his other show?
What?
girl,
Hollywood
say
Divas?
Oh, I thought you were
Bye.
gonna say 15 seconds or whatever the fuck.
I
that's
will NOT.
I was gonna be like, go ahead,
Hollywood
be
Divas,
Phaedra
you
and
like
show
that.
me.
That you like that.
I did like it, but not
You
to
liked
be.
it?
I thought it was
He
interesting.
did the after show.
Yeah, I thought it was fun because I love New York. First of all, do you guys watch Brunching with Tiffany?
No.
I love you, Tiffany.
I can't.
No, it's good. It's like about
can't.
4 minutes. It's not long.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I got other things to do, like watch Funky Dineva.
I can't.
I love Funky.
Phaedra and Candy. Okay, so Phaedra says, "I'm sorry, I feel horrible." Yada
And it
yada
didn't-
yada.
She
Didn't
was
do
so
anything.
believable
about it.
at all.
There was
she
no
wasn't sorry
emotion.
at all. She was
No
not sorry.
heart. She just trying to get herself out of it. But she kept, even in her apology, she kept twisting her words to make it seem like Porsha misinterpreted something.
Yep.
'Cause that's
I
the
mean,
easy
if
way
she
to go.
said
Blame
that,
it on
then yeah.
Porsha.
If
If
she
that's what you
said
feel I said, then I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You see that? If that's what you feel I said, and Portia's like, no, you said what you said.
Just a little side note, there was a commercial for next week's episode, which we are not covering, called Secrets Revealed. And I'm like, how many more
I'm
goddamn
like, what else is there, honey? Who
You
else
had
got
4
secrets?
reunion episodes. We could have put all the secrets in the reunion.
know.
Child, we could have canceled 1 and 2
Honestly.
and 3.
Well, 1, 2, and 3 should have been 1.
The reunion should have been
1, 2,
an hour
and
and a
3
half.
should have been the secrets.
Just an hour and a
then give us this drama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
If
just
you
one
want to
reunion,
stretch
hour
it
and a half.
out, dang, Auntie.
So
Keep
then we
milking
get to
that
the whole
money.
Phaedra advising Johnny, which to me, this was clearly, girl, like, you're out here, you're mad at your friend, so you picked up the bones,
Yes.
so that way they would
Come on,
affect.
Bones.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
you
so it would
did.
affect Candy.
And stop lying like, oh, I wouldn't be upset if she brought Angela and like brought her on the show and gave her voice. You're lying.
You were upset because you sued the bitch.
You're lying.
But now that we know those books are still on stock, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, yes, because I
Make
posted on the
that
Shade
listen.
Room today. Like literally, probably the hour that the Housewives aired on the East Coast, a Shade Room post came up. Candy, I guess maybe was doing a screening of the
viewing
episode,
party.
a viewing party at her whatever.
Angela Stanton front
Angela
row.
Stanton showed up. And Candy was like, I'm just here to let y'all know I did not invite her, but she popped up, and I just said this in the reunion that I didn't give her no voice, but since she's here, I'm giving her voice. And can you buy the book? Yes. Can and were you sued and blah blah blah? She was like, I won that case, and my books are still on the shelf, so you can go on Amazon and buy the book because apparently Phaedra did not win that case. And the books are still available.
Whoa,
Case
$9.99 on
was
Amazon.
dismissed, and she was sitting front row, honey.
Child,
My
I
thing is
feel-
this. Here's when Phaedra said, you know, he came to me as an attorney. Like,
Which is
okay, now
kinda
listen.
true.
Okay, true. But Courtney,
But he
here's
was
the
on
thing.
camera,
On camera,
That whole
too.
thing was twisted.
and you didn't have to
you
go
know
with
it.
him to the other attorney.
And you
give
didn't
him a
have to-
recommendation, and
It's
you leave it
different.
alone.
It's different if Sheree came to you, like your homegirls, and it's like, honestly, I do. Like Johnny though. If Sheree's like, or if Candy went to Phaedra and was, or Kim went to Phaedra and was like, you know, like I don't know. It's more of like an
I get
equal
what you're
thing.
saying.
But Johnny, like, first of all, I had to rewind and be like, who the fuck is this man?
is he?
1, 2, $168,000. That man has not seen that much money in his lifetime added
why
up.
he don't have that
That's what I'm
much
saying. Like
money.
Phaedra, $2.30. Well, I'm gonna do his calculation, girl. This is why you losing on your
It
cases.
was a base. And why you doing any calculation at all? Like you ain't his attorney.
You just
She said
walking
it's
him.
simple
Like,
mathematics.
simple mathematics,
Simple
girl.
mathematics.
You don't do that type of law, so why wasn't it just a recommendation and
You
send
don't
him
do
about his
employment
way?
law, girl, because that's what you said. That's what
You
you
didn't have to
said.
be there. You needed some story, and you wanted to keep coming
She
for Candy.
should just be an author. She should just write stories
should
because
write
she's great
stories.
at selling them.
Shonda Rhimes right here, Phaedra.
Oh, honey.
Phaedra Fridays
Hit you a show, girl.
on CBS.
Yeah.
Fridays on CBS. You saw that?
Do you guys believe Phaedra when she said maybe
No.
I loved you more than my husband?
No.
Yes.
Candy?
That's because why is she so
I do
mad?
believe it. I do. I
She
can
is
see it.
too
Do you guys
freaking
think?
mad.
I think maybe
She
Phaedra
might
and
have a
Candy.
thing for Candy.
You are the worst person.
Or maybe she thought
I'm so
it
sorry.
could
When
be.
I ever seen Phaedra like, why are you so mad?
I'm like, and you
why are
know
you
she
shoving
doesn't-
your finger?
I don't
Why
think so.
are you angry?
And
But
not
she
only
is
that-
way too. She
But when
angry
do
like
lesbians
you
do
angry
this?
like-
That's why I was like, when Andy.
She was talking about eating, right?
No, she was talking about fucking. Like, but I'm like, that's
I
JoJo
hate
shit.
tongue in the hole.
I don't.
Putting the candy coated in the
I thought
donut
that
hole.
was the tongue in the
I
hole.
don't think that she loved her more than
There you go.
Apollo. Because first of all, she didn't love Apollo.
Therefore, she loved Candy more.
I do believe that.
I think she had love for Apollo just because he impregnated her on the air mattress. But
And I mean, he was hot.
but I just think that she
just
probably
wanna
is
keep
salty
babies.
that the friendship went awry and she wasn't able to use Candy in the way in which that she was able to do seasons before.
But she is beyond salty. Like when you come up with salty is like hating on her a little bit. What starting a rumor about somebody raping somebody is like viciously vindictive.
malicious,
Like
yeah.
that's malicious and dark as fuck. Like you mad as hell. Like she cheated on you with your man and you was in a relationship with her. Like that's some deep, nasty, dark, awful shit.
Yeah, but she wants to taint her reputation because Candy's winning right now. First of all, she's worth more than everybody sitting on that show on the panel combined. She's married.
just had her
Phaedra's the
baby.
one who hooked her up with the dude who everybody was talking about a few seasons ago. Then she had Ace. Mama Joyce hates her. What Mama Joyce said? I want to piss in her mouth.
If her guts was on fire.
I'm just saying. So I might be mad too. I wouldn't spread a vicious rumor like that. I just would be shady and not ever
Right.
talk to you again. And maybe trip you a few times.
But like, that's
Cut your
like,
tracks.
that's the craziest thing. Like, out of everything you said, like to bring drugs, I don't know. It is just
Because you
insane.
concocted, like you not only did you make up the story, but then you concocted a way for it to sort of spread by using like like, that is some serious diabolical shit.
And then had multiple,
Yes.
and then had multiple in some spiritual moments
Opportunities.
to where you could have been
Clear
like,
the-
what was it, the revelation, resurrection, the what?
Wait, you mean
What's that called
No,
again?
the restoration.
Okay,
What's that called? The rewind.
I can see why it was so easy for Phaedra to control Porsha. I hate to say it, Porsha, because you know I like you, girl. But
I loved Andy just straight up
mess. It was a mess.
facing Phaedra and saying,
In her
"What are
face.
you feeling?"
he squared
Like-
her up.
And he tried.
And she didn't even.
She didn't
She
say
didn't have
anything.
nothing. He was.
Because that's the answer. I want to like, what are you feeling? Like, I don't even want to put blame on you. Nothing right now. Just like, girl, like, what is inside of you right now?
I feel like she went in her dressing room and threw her wig on the floor and ripped her lashes out and then sat there in her dress and cried.
that image though. Right now, I just see like
It has to be so dramatic, right?
looking like what's your
Like,
name
I
from the end of the
can't.
Witches?
Yeah, like that. Oh, I know
What's your
you're
turn
talking
into?
about Angelica, yeah.
Houston?
I
Just
love
mad.
the Witches. That's what I feel like she did. Because Andy also threw shade at her. He was like, "Oh, you never let people see you sweat." She was like,
She's
"Never."
no.
Cold as ice. Call me
It was
Elsa.
cold as
But
ice.
I
Elsa.
loved Portia
Frozen.
with this one. Portia
Let
said,
it go.
She didn't let nothing go.
Let it go.
She held on to all that shit.
She the ice princess. I can't remove my gloves.
No, that help is the fiery devil. She no damn ice princess. You
I
just-
wouldn't piss in your mouth if your guts was. That is
That's
so
some devilish
mean.
I
shit.
love that.
That is better than when Nene said seasons ago when she fell out with Kim for the first time, beat her up behind the store. When she said, "I will pick my toenails out one by one before I ever infringe with her again." Ooh, that was now that read. Oh, I felt that. I was like, how painful is that? Your toenails, but then
One by one,
not
honey.
to piss in somebody's mouth if their guts was on fire. But God. Oh.
honey,
Mama
ain't worth it.
Joy.
Portia came
I
out.
want Mama Joyce to fight for me.
Okay.
For real, anytime, all the time. Mama Joyce need to be the bodyguard. She should have started a bodyguard company.
Girl, because that play is terrible.
The Bodyguard, the play.
Child, I went and saw it on Wednesday. Wasted 2 hours of my life.
Deborah wasn't good.
I could have probably told you that.
Okay, Mama Joyce. Came.
So, anyways, Portia, I like this one. Portia then looked at Phaedra at the very end, said, "I can't even. You haven't said what I need you to even say."
Thank you,
But
Porsha.
this is where it was. She said, "You know what? At the end of the day, as women, what the connection is pain, and then we reflect it on others." She said, and that's what I'm trying to
Portia
get
got
away
deep,
from.
y'all.
Isn't that what I was trying to say at the revival? Whatever, all that shit.
She was like, what's it called? They said the
The restoration.
revival.
But I thought that was a really deep, like that's
That was
something
good.
deep to reflect on. Like you
Yeah.
understand pain and you understand why you put it onto other people.
was
Like,
there.
Go on, Portia,
P.
girl.
like Portia got that, but Phaedra, you can't get there.
Phaedra is there. Phaedra don't care.
You guys were all pawns in her
She was
game
just
of
playing the
life.
game, honey.
In her Real Housewives life.
And
I
she
mean-
wanted to keep winning, and she just took it to the next level.
Oh, Lady
We just
Fafer.
wanted you to tip a couple wigs and cuss the bitch out. Like you done took it
No,
to
it was a I shook and shift.
the shift the wig, honey. She done took it to new heights.
Okay, let
New
that shit on
dimensions.
fire.
New heights.
Next season, don't come back like this. Be light again. Be fun.
I mean, can she though come back from this? Honestly,
I'm not
Phaedra?
talking about Phaedra. I'm talking about the,
The
show.
show,
You
period.
producers, be fun. Be light.
Well, that's why they're trying to bring Nene and Kim back.
And I'm all for that.
they would have to bring
I
both
am
of
too.
them back.
Kind of.
I want both of them back.
But I want them to be like they were, but
They
I don't
won't
think
be.
they will be.
They won't be because they both took
These
Hollywood.
egos,
And their egos are huge now.
the plastic surgery.
Nene got a whole new face. So does Kim.
Don't say
like-
that. She might block you like she blocked
She can
Ashley.
block me because I don't give a damn. It's very apparent she have a new face. I didn't say it was a bad face. I said it was a new face. It's not the same face.
Oh, Nene, I love you. You're my favorite housewife.
She's been my favorite until she fucked up because she got ugly too.
She had that good. That
She
bad
had that
season.
ugly season, but I accepted
That's
that she
how
was
they-
going through
She was
it.
going through a rough time with Greg.
I
And that is
accepted
how they
that.
edited her.
No,
Okay?
it ain't, boo. She was big.
Nene, that is how they edited you.
No,
I
girl.
refuse.
But come back
to believe
funny.
it.
Actually, girl, weren't
And-
you at the NBC thing with me with the pictures? and-
No.
When she
really?
look at you,
Because y'all shady.
No. This is way before she made that nose comment. Anyways, well, we want to thank you guys.
I don't even know.
Oh,
I'm like,
Ashley
wait,
made
what?
a comment on Reality Check
About
with
her
Marlo.
nose?
Go watch
Oh,
that
I remember.
episode.
episode.
I think Ashley like opened the show.
She did.
And Marlo was like,
Marlo was so taken aback. Anyways,
that's why I love
closing
Ashley.
out.
All right, we want to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us. Make sure you guys hit us up at BHL Online on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can keep in contact with me at DJ Jesse J.
I'm everywhere at Stuart Starlet.
And it's Corinne W.
Hopefully she'll be back with us at Reality Check. All right, well, I mean, I don't even know what to really predict.
For the season, Lord. Have
Oh,
mercy.
goodbye. All right, we'll see you
On to
next.
Potomac.
See you next reunion. Bye.
Bye.
From executives Keven Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Hollywood redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.